You should watch this movie, Shawnee.
But why, Nathy?
Are you asking me why should I watch? You are listening to Why Should I Watch, the podcast about movies and ideas. Hello, Sean. How are you?
The BFG is the worst movie of all time. Hello, Nathan. How are you today?
Yes, that's true. I'm good.
It's very hot in here and also very, very sweaty, I've noticed.
Yeah.
I'm perspirating.
It is a hot day today because we're in the middle of summer in Australia. And that's just the consequences of living in a hot country.
I think at the moment it's about 40 degrees in this stuffy bedroom.
It's not.
As usual, we are still in a bedroom.
It's true.
We haven't broken the mold yet. We haven't gotten our own studio.
No, but it is 2018, and we were going to do a 2017 review, and we thought, that's in the past. There's been too many people been digging up the past lately. A lot of past allegations been brought up, and
I agree. Look,
and they will be dealt with in time.
2017 was a disaster, so what we have to do is just move on.
Yes, we do.
Count our losses, and look forward to this year.
Yes.
So Nathan, give me a rundown of the movies that are coming this year, and what we'll do is we'll give perhaps like a 2-minute prediction or something on just our feelings and if we're excited for it or if we're not, and then from there we'll kind of maybe do a list at the end of our top 3 most anticipated movies.
Yeah, we'll talk about because if you're new to the podcast, because we've got some we only started a year ago, so we've got some new listeners come in. And this is called Why Should I Watch with Shaun and Nathan, where we talk about movies and ideas.
This is the year that we become huge. So get on the boat now.
Okay.
Because when we eventually have merchandise to give out, I will be giving away 5 free shirts.
Okay. What's going to be on what are going to be on the shirts?
Our faces.
Oh, I wouldn't even buy it. Okay. And so what we do is if you're new to listening or if you're a past listener, casually or whatever, we alternate between full episodes where we talk about one movie or one director, or
correct, yes,
we have a big topic we talk about, and then in between that we have future reviews. So we talk about a movie, predict what's going to happen, what we want to see.
And also sorry to cut in, but we also give our prediction on the rating and the box office as well.
We kind of talk about
I was
that.
actually this little just to compliment myself. I was correct about The Disaster Artist.
Yes,
it is at 20 million.
So we're just going to review.
And if you go back to our future review of The Disaster Artist, I actually say 20 million.
Yeah.
For The Last Jedi, I was $1 billion off. Literally $1 billion.
Well, it's still going, but I think you might be right.
Yeah.
And actually, I was wrong on the budget of Disaster Artist. If we're going to dig up the past, I said it's a $1 million budget. It was a $10 million budget. A $1 million budget is ridiculous in this day and age.
Oh, well.
Especially
you learn from your mistakes. Now, Nathan,
Okay.
what's on for January?
All right, so 2018 movies coming up. So we've got Molly's Game.
What?
Which I don't even know what that is.
All right. Sounds like a feel-good dog film.
Yeah, it could be.
Or a soccer, Bend It Like Beckham kind of thing.
Yeah, it's... I'm just going to ramble while I look on Wikipedia. Should we bother? Do we bother?
Is it like a Molly Meldrum?
No.
Kind of sitcom. Let's move to the next one. If we
it's Aaron Sorkin. It's his first directorial debut.
Next.
It's a crime drama film.
Next.
No, it's about Hollywood and the Billionaires Boys Club. Not interested? Okay.
What? No, I hear that on the news.
Yeah.
Next.
Insidious, The Last Key. It's our friend Lee Winnell.
What? I thought there was... Is this the 4th one now?
Yeah, it's the last one because it's the last key.
It's always the last one.
Well, yeah, that's why.
But then they make a new one if it makes enough money.
Yeah.
Insidious 1 and 2 were pretty frightening. I'm just gonna say that now. Insidious 1 did scare me a bit.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Okay.
So I will watch this one, but not in January. Why does a horror film come out in January, Nathan? We had the same problem with the Blair Witch coming out at the first quarter of the year, when it should have come out in October.
Yeah. I don't know. I can't answer that.
Answer it, Nathan.
I think it's probably...
Give me some insight.
I think because it's Blumhouse films, and they do the ones like The Purge, Paranormal Activity, and he's doing I think they do 40 movies a year, so it's probably just it's probably just the only time they've got
They're making horror films throughout the year, so this one just happens to fall in January.
And it's the last one, so it's sort of they just put it in summer.
Absolutely.
They're winter. The Room is getting its release Jan 10th, which is will already have passed. But it was one night and they were showing The Room across America. So Tommy got his wide release.
There you go. Amazing. Well deserved.
He got his, then The Post, which is Steven Spielberg.
Yes, that looks very good.
Yep, about the Washington
I think
Post.
Steven Spielberg and Tom Hanks
is
like the dream team.
Yeah, and then Meryl
Absolutely.
Streep too.
What movies have they done together? It was Come and Get Me.
Catch Me If You Can.
Catch Me If You Can. The
Terminal. Ugh.
Two very good films. What? Terminal's great.
Okay, we'll talk about that
It's
in
a
our
great
Spielberg
film.
episode.
Oh.
Okay.
And a more recent one, the Russian one, Bridge of Spies.
Yeah, Bridge of Spies.
Haven't watched it yet.
There has to have been another one in there somewhere.
Probably.
He wasn't in.
Saving Private Ryan.
Yeah. I thought there was another modern one though.
We'll have
Maybe
a special episode on Steven Spielberg very soon.
Oh, that's coming up. The Commuter.
Oh, Liam Neeson doing another B movie action pack. Can't wait. I loved him in Taken 1 and 2.
Yeah.
And multiple
Isn't there
other
Taken 3
roles
as well?
where he's doing the same thing over and over. What was the Nicolas Cage film that's like Taken? No, it was Stolen. It's the same plot.
Yeah.
And it's called Stolen. Amazing.
There's one called Proud Mary, which I'm just looking up. And it looks like it's directed... it's called by Babak Najafi.
What?
I've never heard of him. It's...
God.
It follows an assassin who must look after a young teen boy after a hit job goes wrong. It's action thriller. That sounds like it could be more like a comedy, like a Tarantino film.
Like a slapstick.
Yeah,
like
but
Home Alone
it looks
kind
serious,
of
though. It looks serious.
I got to look after this kid, but hey, he's also an ex-spy.
Yeah.
And
There's
I'll give it a pass.
Paddington 2. You know Paddington Bear? Yeah.
What?
I roll on that
Give
one.
me Winnie the Pooh 2.
Pooh 2. Winnie the 2.
And because he's a poo, he's number 2.
Number... Yeah, there we go.
Comedy.
Yeah.
Keep going.
The Poker King, which I believe is a Jack Black movie, where he plays the king of poker, like the genre of music, I believe.
Are they going to make like a joke like Blackjack, Jack Black, or something like that in the film?
I think they've already done that.
Oh, okay.
12 Strong, Forever My Girl, Den of Thieves. We're just gonna have to talk. We're just gonna have to skip over some of these if we don't know. They're not super famous. Maze Runner, The Death Cure.
Can I just have a little whinge for a second?
Absolutely.
Maze Runner 1
that's what this whole podcast
Maze
is.
Runner 1 was the most boringest film
The most boringest.
of it. Like, when did it come out? 2014, 2013?
Oh,
I almost fell asleep watching it.
Yeah, probably 2014.
Almost
isn't it just a Hunger Games ripoff?
Yes, except there's a maze. And then there was the Scorched Trials.
Came out. Yeah, the Scorched Trials came out in 2015.
God.
Oh, okay.
It's the I think it's following the classic trope of let's find a young teen, young adult book series and turn it into a film, just like the Hunger Games. It's like, all right, what else have we got that's kind of like that? Oh, we've got the Maze Runner, and they give it the Maze Runner.
Yep.
Not interested.
Yeah. There's the other one for January is Arctic Justice Thunder Squad.
Excuse me?
It's an upcoming Canadian computer animated comedy drama written and directed by Aaron Woodley.
Oh my God.
No relation to Frank. James Franco's in it. Jeremy Renner's in it. Alec Baldwin. Angelica Houston. John Cleese.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, it's got a big cast. It doesn't have a budget listed or anything, so it must just be one of those, like, they're all getting paid.
Yeah.
It's about an Arctic fox who works in a mailroom of the Arctic blast. Okay, I think this is starting to feel a bit like Sausage Party. It's like they've just taken absurd comedy.
Big cast, stupid plot.
Yeah.
Maybe some sexual jokes. As long as there's no orgy at the end, I'm satisfied.
February 20. So February.
Is this only February?
Yeah, we're up to February now.
Oh God.
Cloverfield 2017. Winchester.
What? 2017.
Yeah, Cloverfield 2017.
There is a third Cloverfield movie coming out.
When was the second one?
It hasn't been advertised. No, the second one was 13 Cloverdale Street.
Oh, but that was like
the one with what? John Candy? What's his name? John Belushi. John.
So I got John Goodman.
Goodman, yeah.
It's already been updated. It's now called God Particle.
Yep, and I think it's been delayed till April. I think.
Yes. Okay, so because I got this list like 2 weeks ago,
but there's been no anything about it. No posters whatsoever. It's flown completely under the radar.
Yep, and then there's a film called Winchester.
Next,
I think that's the one about
another cowboy film.
No, like a Winchester rifle, but I think it's
a cowboy film.
No, it's not a cowboy film. Okay, skip. 50 Shades Freed, the 50 Shades of Grey, the third one. The 1517 to Paris, which sounds like one of those international movies.
What?
If any film, like probably a lot of indie film nerds probably hate us because we skip over all the
good ones.
And
we're
the films that are like good that go under
Grey's
the radar.
Freya or whatever.
Well, I think that's one thing I want to do in 2018 is we'll talk a little bit more about like films that go under the radar a bit. We might have to start a series about under the radar films.
Yeah, that's a good idea
because they're not getting the attention. Like when Star Wars comes out, all the other films like that's it. We're never going to talk about anything else.
I'd like to do a review on Where the Wild Things At? No.
Where the Wild Things At?
No. What's that film with by the New Zealander?
Yeah, Hunt for the Wilder People.
Yes.
Yeah.
That kind of got.
Well,
I mean, it was well received, but it wasn't like huge,
Yeah. Well, Taika Waititi. It got him the
Taika Waititi.
Read. That's racist.
No, it's what?
Taika Waititi.
Yeah, that's his name.
That's my New Zealand people, sure. I'm not Maori though.
Wait, I thought you were
Peter Rabbit. No, white New Zealander. Anyway, we're not going into my past. This is not
all right.
Police interview. Peter Rabbit. Yep. I roll. Black Panther.
What?
Black Panther.
Oh
yep, the Marvel.
Man. Forgot about that one.
There's also Early Man comes out on that same day.
Early Man. That's the Wallace and Gromit style animation.
Is it? Oh, okay.
Yes.
I was thinking because
that's going to be the best movie of all time.
Oh wow.
It's like Wallace and Gromit meets Googs.
Oh really?
Cannot wait.
I'm excited. And it's like caveman style.
It's caveman.
Oh, nice.
Not caveman style. It's based in prehistoric times, but it uses the clay animation of Wallace and Gromit.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Annihilation. That's the one with Natalie Portman.
Next. Oh no.
Yeah. Oh,
I take that back. I just remember the poster looks pretty interesting.
Yeah.
They're like in a jungle or something.
Yeah.
They look kind of cool.
Then there's Game Night.
Next.
War with Grandpa.
What?
I don't know. Every Day. No, none of these are ringing a bell.
No.
Okay. March, we've got The Big Bad Fox and Other Tales. Alpha.
Yep.
Death Wish.
Wait, what? Death Wish?
Yeah.
Wasn't that... Death Wish was a series of films with... Oh, what's his name? I wish you knew older actors, Nathan. You weren't caught up in these new ones. Brosnan.
Charles Bronson.
Charles Bronson.
Yeah. If this is a remake, I believe.
What? Why?
Well, remakes.
Why didn't you remake Death Wish? Perfectly good B movie.
Yeah,
saga.
it's a remake, and it's got
who's playing Charles Bronson?
Bruce Willis.
Oh God! I thought he was over action films.
Vincent D'Onofrio.
I thought
but he
after
needs more
Die
money.
Hard 7, he was like, "Nah, I'm done.
He's got to pay his property taxes.
Oh.
Red Sparrow, A Wrinkle in Time, Strangers: Pray at Night, which is Prey.
Strangers:
Strangers like then :
Pray so not a Strangers :
No.
Oh, okay.
Strangers :
Yeah, fair enough.
There you go. Gringo, The Hurricane Heist,
Right.
The Upside. March is not a great month for movies. Tomb Raider. We've got our new Tomb Raider coming out with Alicia Vikander as.
Let's get Ferraro on for that one.
Yeah, we can do
like,
that.
comment, and subscribe if you want Ferraro in on that one.
Okay. How does subscribing make them do that?
Hmm?
How does subscribing?
No, if we see enough love for Ferraro, we'll bring him back on.
But what if they want to listen to the podcast but not want to like?
Oh,
they don't want the burden of that. They don't want Ferraro on. What if they like Ferraro, the podcast, but not Ferraro? So do they not subscribe? Yeah, you're really gonna work on that.
Sweating over here.
Love, Simon.
What?
Love Simon. There's an untitled A24 horror movie. A24 just did release a Disaster Artist, so they're getting a pretty good track record.
Oh, cool.
Flower.
Yep.
Pacific Rim Uprising.
Oh, here we go. This is March?
It's still in March. Yeah.
Pacific Rim. That has John Boyega in it.
Yep.
I don't know. Like, I feel like I'm just trying to remember the plot of the first one. It seemed like everything came together. Like, it was a good, just one-off film.
Yep.
So I'm subscribed. I'm surprised they're doing a second one. I don't think it really was really needed.
It was kind of like a lot of people say it's a Transformers rip-off, but then there's also there's the people that say no, like if you compare it to that, you're not getting it. It's a bit more smart than that.
Yeah. I'd say it's smarter than Transformers. It's a bit like Neon Genesis.
Also in March we've got
which is an anime.
Midnight Sun,
Next.
Sherlock Gnomes.
What? Excuse me?
I think that's an animated film, like a bit like Romeo and Juliet. But it's Sherlock Gnomes.
So it's going to be a Sherlock film with gnomes in it.
I believe so. Isle of Dog.
Hang on. Let's try and all right.
No, we got Sean. We got like 200 movies to get through.
Hang on.
We can't. We
can put some time for Sherlock Gnomes. Now, what do you think what do you think the case will be for Sherlock Gnomes? Do you want to
do an individual future review?
Do you reckon someone is stealing all the flowers? Do you think the dog ran away, so Sherlock Gnomes has to find out?
I'm going to tell you now. It is a sequel to Romeo and Juliet. It stars the voices of James McAvoy, Emily Blunt, Chiwetel Ejiofor, who was in 12 Years a Slave, Love Actually, Mary J. Blige, and
Sam Neill.
Johnny Depp.
What?
Sam Neill.
Oh, yeah, Sam Neill.
You can't just say who you want to
I'm
be.
sorry, Sam Neill.
Yeah.
It's going to be the worst film of all time. Next.
Yeah, that's likely. We got Isle of Dogs, which is the next Wes Anderson film, and it's got Bryan Cranston in it.
Oh,
so I love you pull a face, and then I'm like, I've got to say an actor that you like. And
I don't trust movies with Bryan Cranston. Not after Godzilla. They killed him off way too quickly.
Yeah, that wasn't his fault. It's got the voices of Bryan Cranston, Edward Norton, Bill Murray, Jeff Goldblum.
Oh wow!
Bob Balaban.
What a lineup!
Yeah. A lot of big actors. Scarlett Johansson. Few Japanese people, because it's set. It's like literally this island of dogs. Like there's no other way to explain it.
Is it like a kids film? Like
no. Do you see the Grand Budapest Hotel?
Yes.
That director. It's like going to be a quirky kind of comedy.
Colourful.
Yeah.
Surreal. I haven't seen the Budapest Hotel.
Oh, okay.
Is it good?
Yeah, it's great.
Okay.
I'd call that like a perfect film in that, like not one of my favorites, but there'd be nothing to change. Like every shot is, spot on.
Interesting.
Then we've got a movie called Unsane.
Next.
Ready Player One.
Oh,
we will be. This is coming up. This is coming up in our future review.
Is that in March?
March 30.
Oh, yes. Yep, definitely. That'll be very good. I'm excited.
April, we've got Chappaquiddick, A Quiet Place, You Were Never Really Here, which sounds like one of those indie films. Blockers, Show Dogs, which I believe is a sequel to Snow Dogs.
Oh,
no, it's not. The New Mutants, Overboard, Rampage, Super Troopers 2, Duck Duck Goose.
Hang on.
Actually a film coming out called Duck Duck Goose.
Wind back the clock, Nathan. Maybe we can put some time into Super Troopers 2.
I don't really want to.
Was there a need for a sequel?
I don't even know.
Is it just to do something after 10 years because they're doing nothing?
Well, I'm sure The Rock will be in it. Duck Duck. There's a film called Duck Duck Goose.
Yeah.
Dolphins. Truth or Dare. They're just taking kids' games and making movies out of them.
Yeah, this is disgusting.
Traffic with a K. Let's skip April. That seems like a disastrous month.
I'm
Let's take a holiday in April so we don't have to podcast.
Go to May. May's a good one.
We'll do a whole new series in April so we don't have to talk about any of those movies. May. Oh, this is a huge month. Avengers: Infinity War.
Oof. Future review coming.
Refer to episode. No, we already put it out. I can't remember what episode.
MCU Universe about 2 episodes ago.
Yeah, it would have been. Yeah,
we discussed
31, I think.
We discussed all 3 stages and the future of it with our friend Chris Farrow.
We did. What do we got? Animal Crackers. Actually, a film about the Animal Crackers snack. Let's skip that one. Life of the Party. Where Do You Go, Bernadette? Action Point. They're all on May 11th, so it's going to be a bad week. Slender Man, May 18th. The Slender Man movie. Are you excited? I'm starting to see like people are talking about that movie now. I think Sean's broken. He's frozen.
Do you ever think that Hollywood's just run out of ideas?
I thought that
like
in about 2005.
There was a producer eating Chinese one night at Lang Tang's, and he cracks a thing and he's like, "Shit, that'd make a good film."
Well,
imagine the design of the crackers and where they've come from.
Oh,
imagine if there was a magical cracker that it actually came true, and everyone went crazy. Do you think Hollywood's run out of ideas?
Yes.
You broke me on a movie about
animal crackers. Yeah. Well, they had the emoji.
Oh, wait, animal crackers.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of fortune cookies.
I thought that's what you might have done. Yeah. That's why when you said Chinese.
What are animal crackers?
We don't have them in Australia, but in America, it's like they're... I don't know what you...
Is it just animals on crackers?
No. It's crackers in the shape of animals. There was a Simpsons episode on them when Homer had the old packet of them. And it was like the competition and he won the gold.
That's
one.
right.
Yeah.
So it'll be animated crackers.
I believe that will... Yeah, that'll be the case. Yeah. And you're probably right in that like the crackers will probably come to life. And the kid will be like, he'll dream of a better life.
It'd be like Sausage Party, but like with crackers.
No, I think it's G-rated. I think they're trying to get the kids in on that one.
Or talk to like
but yeah,
Wagon Wheels or something.
That Hollywood joke about what producer was like, I know what's going to make $1 billion.
He saw his kid eating them. He's like,
yeah, we haven't made a movie about that
as
yet.
if they spoke.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Next.
Solo, a Star Wars story.
Here we go. I'm not even going to start, not even going to put interest into it.
Yeah.
Because there's a whole future review against my annoyance with that film and
Yep.
Disney and Kathleen Kennedy. Shout outs to you, bitch.
Whoa,
Right?
wow. Okay.
And I there's a whole
you said
there's
that,
a whole
not me.
episode
Yeah.
out there just on the Han Solo film.
Yeah.
Infinity War, very excited for,
Yeah.
but no. I
Okay.
am against the Solo film.
Okay.
You
June.
can beep that out.
I don't even know what to do anymore. June. Deadpool 2.
Hey, I think that'll be good. I enjoyed the first one.
Yep.
It's nice having a gap between movies, isn't there, in a franchise?
Well, that was Deadpool early 2016 or was it 2015?
Deadpool was 2015, I believe.
Okay, so it's
late
been nearly
2015, I'd say.
Yeah. So it's been like 2 years. Then we've got Ocean's 8, which is because the Sandra Bullock character's still in there because she was in the original, wasn't she? So, but it's gone back. So there was Ocean's 11, 12, and 13, and now it's Ocean's 8, and it's an all-female cast. It's kind of what they're doing with Ghostbuster. Yeah. But, yeah. We'll press on because we're only halfway through the year. What?
Do you want to do a two-parter? Because Claire's going to be there just after 1:30. So do you want to get to the end of June and then cut and then have a part 2
But we're only
on July?
We're only 20 minutes in.
No, but do you want to have a two-parter or something? Because Claire's going to be at the station.
Yeah, okay.
In 5 minutes.
Yeah, all right.
So what day are we up to on June?
Oh,
roughly?
June's just started. But there's like we can shorten it, speed it up.
All right. Well, do you want to restart June again? We'll do June, and I'll go pick her up. We'll just go
Oh,
through.
is she on the way now?
She says just after 1:30, and it's 1:25.
Oh, we'll just take the rest. We'll just do the rest of June, yeah, and then cut.
All right. We'll do the rest of June, and then cut it.
Yeah, well, we can do it in 2 parts. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So we've got June, Deadpool 2.
Nice, very good. Good having a break during franchises, isn't it? You know, you get to really take in the film, discuss it, and get that anticipation for the second one. Something that's lacking in other sagas, Nathan, I really feel, but I'm excited for it.
Is that a reference to... Yeah, so I'm just looking. Deadpool came out... Deadpool was, early February 2016, so they've given it
really?
a 2-year wait, yeah.
That's amazing, because I watched that film on the plane in May 2016.
Yeah,
just pointing it out there. That's really a cool thing.
Where'd you go on the plane, Sean? Well, why were we on a plane in May?
I don't know. Just to get away.
Okay. June. Then we got Ocean's 8, which is coming out on June 8th. I wonder if that's a joke. I don't know. Which is, I'm not sure if it's a sequel or a prequel because Sandra Bullock was in the originals, but she's older now. But there was Ocean's 11, 12, 13.
All very good films.
Yeah, which actually, they were kind of the films that really made George Clooney. I know he had like Batman vs. Robin, but they really put him on the map.
It really solidified the Brad Pitt, Matt Damon, George Clooney trio.
It really did.
Like they were already big, but like their chemistry together really set off. And I think they've been in films together since. Sometimes, like there's been a few kind of films where they've either been with each other.
Burn After Reading was one. Brad Pitt and George Clooney were in that.
But that was a very good series of films. This is an all-female cast, I believe.
Well, you know, the original Ocean's 11 was a remake. You know, Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin, Sammy Davis Jr., that kind of group, the Rat Pack of the 60s.
1950, I think that film was around 50s, 60s.
I think it was early 60s, but either way, it was classic Hollywood.
Absolutely.
And so I don't know, like, and this is like going the Ghostbusters route of like all-female cast.
This will be interesting.
And that's not to dismiss it immediately, but this is kind of I reckon this movie is the chance to make those kind of movies work. Because Ghostbusters, that kind of went past.
That's just too...
That was a misfire.
It's like Star Wars a little bit. There's too much of a fan base.
Yeah.
So you can't just chuck it in with a bad script. And all female cast just for the sake of it and just to put females on that pedestal.
Yeah.
Like everyone's on the same pedestal in Hollywood.
Yeah.
You don't need to make a film just with all females to try and out-champion a one with all males.
I know, because that's...
It's like this one. It's like it's all female, but people aren't going to all see it as, oh, wow, it's a good ragtag bunch of people. It's just, okay, Hollywood is just putting it in our faces for all females here. So,
yeah, well...
I don't know.
Rihanna's in it, so...
I'm a bit up and down.
Rihanna's in it.
Oh, great, yeah.
The Incredibles 2.
Oh.
You excited for that?
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, you are a fan, are you?
Oh. I think everyone loves The Incredibles.
Look,
Brad Bird is a great writer. Wrote for The Simpsons, I believe, as well.
Yeah, he did, yeah. Yep.
I think we're all very excited.
Look, I'm kind of... It was 2004, the original one came out, and I'm kind of like... Everyone... you get any list. Like, you look online, wherever you are now, or, ask anybody, what's, like, one of the best Pixar movies? Incredibles is always in the top 3, if not the first. Usually it's up there with, like, Toy Story. But I think... I like Bug's Life better. I like
That's very
Monsters, Inc. better.
Yep.
It's probably... I think The Incredibles is in the mid-range of Pixar movies to the lower.
It's hard. Maybe we should do a review of it.
I would like to do that. Yeah, let's do that closer before Incredibles 2 comes out.
Yeah, we can do it.
And have a look.
Review in a future review of Incredibles 2.
I did like the idea of how Syndrome was like an everyday guy who built technology, which has sort of been overdone a bit now. There's kind of like, even the real life of like Elon Musk.
It's interesting to see what they'll do with it now, because the world's changed so much.
Oh yeah.
In over like 14 years or so. But I think it'll be a little bit like Finding Nemo, where people will think it's going to be really, really good.
Yeah.
But it just won't meet the expectations because it's been such a long time.
Yeah, exactly.
And the audience has grown up. I think it'll still make like probably $1 billion, but it'll be like a bit like Finding Dory, where it's good, but it's not up there with the original.
Like a Monsters University, or
exactly. Where Toy Story is kept that
the
same level, which is really impressive.
And we got Toy Story 4 coming out soon.
Yeah.
Tag, I don't know what that one is.
Next.
It's too hard to like know what 200 movies are. Then we got Jurassic World: Fallen Kingdom.
Oh, we'll get to that.
See episode 17.
See episode 1.
That's true. Sicario 2, Soldado. I believe it looks like a French or Italian movie.
Next.
Valley Girl, which was a Nick Cage movie. I hope that's not a remake.
Oh, God.
Uncle Drew and I Feel Pretty. So another... That's coming on to late June, so I don't know any of those movies.
This is a great first part of 2018.
It was.
I can't wait for the second part of 2018.
Well, you're talking like Red Letter Media.
Hey, shout out to Red Letter Media, one of my biggest influences.
Yeah.
I think I'm beginning to feel how they feel a little bit, where you just hear all these horrible things coming, and you're like, oh, we're gonna have to discuss it. We're gonna have to live it.
Yeah. Look, 2018 is not. I think. It was good we sort of started the podcast in 2017 because that was a big year for movies. So many like massive films. 2018, I'm not so sure. We'll get to the second half next episode.
Yeah, we'll dive in deeper. Don't worry.
We will dive in deeper.
But so far, I'm not impressed.
No, look, there's a few there. There's a few little gems in the rough, but we'll see how we go.
Wishes luck.
See you in part 2.
Huh.
Why Should I Watch is a Skinny White Boy production. For more information, visit www.skinnywhiteboy.com.